Have you ever wanted something so much, but it just seemed impossible to get? Well, let me tell you a story about a little hedgehog named Henry who felt exactly that way. One sunny morning, while scampering through a meadow filled with wildflowers, Henry saw something magical. It was a bright, shiny, red balloon, dancing in the gentle breeze. It looked like a big, floating strawberry, and Henry thought it was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. He just had to have it! He waddled over, his little nose twitching with excitement. He reached out with his tiny paws to grab the balloon, but the moment his pokey quills touched its delicate skin, pop! The balloon burst into a sad, shriveled piece of red rubber. Henry's heart sank. He found another balloon, a brilliant blue one, bobbing near some buttercups. This time, I'll be extra careful, he whispered to himself. He approached it very, very slowly, holding his breath. He tried to nudge it with his soft nose, but pop! It burst, just like the first one. A big, teary lump formed in Henry's throat. He sat down under a mushroom, feeling very sorry for himself. All he wanted was to play with a balloon, but his own quills, which were supposed to protect him, were getting in the way. It just wasn't fair. Just then, his friends came along. There was Squeaky the squirrel with his big, bushy tail, and Hoppy the rabbit with her long, floppy ears. They saw Henry looking so gloomy. "What's wrong, Henry?" Hoppy asked, twitching her nose in concern. Henry pointed a sad little paw at the popped balloon scraps. "I just want to hold a balloon," he snapped. "But my quills keep breaking them." Squeaky and Hoppy looked at each other, and then a clever idea sparked in Squeaky's bright eyes. "I know!" he chattered. He scurried up a tall oak tree and came back with a long, strong piece of vine. Meanwhile, Hoppy found another balloon. This one, a cheerful yellow, like the sun. Working together, they carefully tied one end of the vine around the bottom of the yellow balloon. Then, they gently handed the other end of the vine to Henry. His eyes widened in amazement. He was holding the string, and the balloon was floating happily above him, just out of reach of his pointy quills. Henry giggled with delight. He could run, and the balloon would follow. He could dance, and the balloon would dance with him. He paraded through the meadow, proudly holding his sunny yellow balloon, feeling like the luckiest hedgehog in the whole world. He didn't have to change who he was. He just needed a little help from his friends. And that's the wonderful thing about friendship. Sometimes, when we face a tricky problem that seems impossible to solve on our own, our friends can see a solution we might have missed. They help us find a different way, a clever trick, or just offer a helping hand, or, in Henry's case, a helping paw and a long piece of string. So, if you ever feel stuck, like Henry did, remember to reach out to your friends. Teamwork can turn a pop into a perfect day. Thanks for listening to Henry's story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.